attorneys may come forward to make their motions. In the real courtroom, this would not occur in front of the jury. In the real courtroom, there would be a room for the jurors to go back so that they would not be influenced by what is about to be said. Oftentimes, it involves something that is not admissible evidence. And the jury is to decide the case only on the evidence that it hears in the courtroom, and only that evidence which is not stricken from the record or declared inadmissible. So the attorneys may proceed with their motions. Assume the witness is sworn and takes a seat.
All right, please state your name for the court.
Kate Lancaster.
And what is your profession?
I'm an accident reconstructionist.
All right, can you describe what you do as an accident reconstructionist?
Well, my job focuses on collecting evidence and inspection of motor vehicle collisions.
What are your certifications?
I'm a member of the ACRTA.
And what is the ACRTA?
It's the Accredited Correlation for Reconstruction of Traffic Accidents.
What did you have to do to qualify for the ACRTA?
Well, I had to take a number of courses of education and I had to take an exam.
How many times did you take this exam?
I had to take the exam 3 times.
You took the exam 3 times?
Yeah, just like the CPA or the bar exam, it's a very difficult test. That's why they give you 3 chances to take it.
Do you ever have to renew your certification?
Yes, I have to renew it every 5 years.
And how much training do you have to receive to keep your accreditation?
I just have to keep taking a number of educational courses.
For how long have you been in this profession?
I've been in it since about 1992, so about 16 years.
And would you consider yourself an expert in this field?
I would say so.
Your Honor, I would now like to offer Pam Lancaster as an expert witness.
The defense have any comment? If not, then the witness, the testimony may proceed.
Are you aware of the accident that occurred on Wellsgate Parkway on May 12, 2006 at approximately 1:30 a.m.?
Yes, I am.
And who is involved in the accident that you know of?
Well, Sydney Young, obviously, Riley Gartner, Alex Williams, and Guadalupe Hernandez.
And how did you become involved with this accident?
Well, Sydney contacted me 2 days after the accident.
Did you know Sydney Young prior to her contacting you?
No.
Then why did she hire you?
Because it's my job and she needed me to help her provide evidence for this trial.
What kind of evidence did you get?
Well, I collect photographs and measurements and witness reports and police reports, and that's about it.
What measurements did you take?
I took the measurements of the skid marks.
And how did you collect all your measurements?
Well, I sent out an engineer to help me measure them.
And you work closely with this engineer?
Yeah, he was one of my very close friends.
What were the measurements on the skid marks?
They were 73 feet long.
Based on your calculations, what did you determine to be the original speed of Mr. Garner's vehicle?
At least 43 miles per hour.
Maybe more?
Possibly, yeah.
What is the speed of Wellgate Parkway?
I believe the speed limit is only 35 miles an hour.
What would you conclude about Mr. Garner's speed relating to the speed limit of Wellsgate?
Well, he was going at least 8 miles over the speed limit in a residential area, so...
No further questions, Your Honor.
The defense may cross-examine. I didn't understand what was said.
Objection, Your Honor. This is beyond the scope of direct examination.
Objection be overruled. The defense has a right to go into the qualifications of a witness that's here as an expert. Also, I would say that outside the presence of the jury, I would instruct counsel that business attire is required in the courtroom, and this would not be an appropriate dress for an attorney in the court. The attorney may proceed.
All right. So in your statement, you said that you attended the University of Victory. So during your average investigation, you focus on inspection and evaluation of car accidents, which includes collecting, photographing, measuring, recording, and evaluating physical evidence from the road environment and vehicles to determine how the collision actually happened, correct?
Yeah, that is my job.
Okay. But you didn't do any of that during the incident, correct?
No, I didn't need to. It's provided to me.
Who provided that to you?
Sydney got photographs and evidence from the police officer and the people investigating the scene, and she gave them to me.
Oh, so you know that that's where Sydney got them from?
Yes.
Did you make a sworn statement?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember making it?
Yes.
Your Honor, may I approach the witness?
Yes, you may. Objections overruled. This is cross-examination.
Okay. And then it was true that you took the evidence from the plaintiff?
Yeah, I've made that very clear. It is true.
And then you said the tire was popped from the impact on the curb, correct?
Yes.
That'll be all, Your Honor.